Welcome back, everybody, to the movie trivia challenge. Tonight we have a battle of the O&O's two debuting players as Jonathan Caro takes on Brannon Dunlap. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know a lot about these two competitors, but I know one has a manager. So let's get into the promos right now.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Jonathan, let me tell you, I had this dream the other day where I was like strolling down the street and I was chatting with you next to me and I was like, Jonathan, oh my gosh. Marty Scorsese, he's like the guy that does like mom movies and stuff, right? And you're like, yeah, obviously. But I just kept thinking, what if he did anything different? And then I woke up and I was like, maybe this is the omen that I need to watch crime movies. Do I need to watch crime movies or something, Jonathan?
Nah, you don't need to watch beyond those crime movies. I know more than crime movies. It is a crime that I have this much intelligence in my head.
You know what? I think you're taking it for me. I think you're watching all the movies and the crime movies and stuff for me. So I think we're in like Flynn. We're good to go.
Yeah.
So this is your first match. You're going up against Brannon. Are you excited? Are you freaking out? What are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm excited as hell.
Excited as hell.
Yeah.
Very topical. I'm into it. it. Okay. No pressure, Brannon. And I mean, he's a nice guy. He's super cute. He's super sweet, but he's got an uphill battle to climb. That's different.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be the Sound of Music for Brannon.
I'm so sorry. So sad. So sad. But we'll try to make it real quick for him. So, yeah.
All right.
Hey, guys. Brannon Dunlap here, making my debut in the movie trivia challenge. Super excited to be making a debut in any new league. Excuse me. I love to play. I love to have fun. I love to bounce movie knowledge with other competitors. And I'm super excited to play Jonathan. And looks like he's whipped into shape with his manager, Alex. And I think he watches a lot of crime movies. I think I've gathered that, but I could be totally wrong. In any case, guys, good luck. And may the best man win.
All right, guys. So I learned a few things, especially this one thing. Apparently, hell is ready. It's always ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the introductions right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-round match in the movie trivia challenge. Introducing first, making his debut, he is Jonathan Caro. And his opponent, also making his debut, he is Brannon Dunlap.
How's it going, guys?
How's it going?
All right, guys. So here's how round number 1 works. It works like this. There are 8 questions, 4 from Brandon's strengths, 4 from Jonathan's strengths. You have 15 seconds to write it down. If you get it right, you gain 1 point. Nothing happens if you miss it. You have 3 extensions and 1 challenge. You understand?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, guys. So the challenge begins in the first category, which is horror movies. Your question is, Frank Darabont directed what 2007 horror film based on a Stephen King novel? Very underrated movie in my opinion. I am trying not to spoil anything. You guys know I am a huge horror fan, so I could ruin this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Jonathan.
The Mist.
That is correct for 1 point. Brannon.
The Mist.
That is correct. Starring the great Thomas Jane. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of Oscars. And your question is, what 1989 comedy drama won the Best Picture at the Academy Awards? And answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Brannon.
I'm probably way off of this, but I put Rain Man.
That is incorrect. Jonathan.
Driving Miss Daisy.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, guys. Your third question is in the category of the 90s. The 1990s, not the 1890s.
Got it.
Who plays Kat Stratford, the lead in 1999's 10 Things I Hate About You? Not seen this movie. I heard it's one that I probably should check out because I heard it's pretty good.
It's fine.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Jonathan.
Julia Stiles?
That is correct for 1 point. Brannon.
I guess I like it a little bit better than Jonathan because I love that movie. You should watch it, Hunter. It's Julia Stiles.
That is correct. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of, speaking of, crime. Haha. The 2013 film The Wolf of Wall Street tells the story of which real-life person? Watch interviews of this guy. This guy was absolutely nuts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Brannon.
Yes, and I think DiCaprio captured it perfectly. Jordan Belfort.
That is correct.
Challenge. He did not spell Belfort correctly. Belford.
I mean, if that's an official challenge, I mean, you want to bring in your manager just to be sure?
Alex.
All right.
Hey, so your question is on the spelling of it, so it's not so much the pronunciation.
Belfort.
So the it's more Belfort. You thought it's technically Belfort, now Belford.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So in that case, it would be. I think this is a great challenge. In that case, it would be if you were 100%, confident that it's both phonetically and spelled incorrectly. Go for it.
Yeah, it is spelled incorrectly.
Okay.
All right, guys. So the challenge has been upheld. So because Brannon did say it wrong and spelled it wrong, so we have to have it as incorrect. So Jonathan, what is the answer?
Jordan Belfort.
That is correct. All right, so Jonathan does keep his challenge. All right, guys. So your next question is in the category of Anna Kendrick films. What fictional fairy tale character does Anna Kendrick play in the 2014 film Into the Woods?
Excuse me.
Y'all okay?
Yeah,
I'm
we're
good.
good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Jonathan.
Cinderella?
That is correct.
Right.
And Brannon.
Cinderella.
That is correct. All right, guys. Your penultimate question is in the category of Leonardo DiCaprio. And your question is, who plays Dr. Crawley in the Martin Scorsese film Shutter Island?
Oh, man. I think it's...
Need answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Jonathan.
Ben Kingsley?
That is correct.
Okay.
Nice.
And Brannon.
Good pull, man. I did not have it. I could not even picture it. So, well done,
guys.
sir.
So your final question is in the category of Disney/Pixar films. Who voices Doc Hudson in Cars?
Ooh.
Yes, Alex, that is correct. I cannot count today. We have one more question after this. Math is not my subject. 5, 4,
Okay. Sorry.
2, 1. Pin down. We start with Brannon.
Paul Newman.
That is correct. And Jonathan.
Paul Newman.
That is correct. All right, guys. Now your actual final question. I promise. It's in the category of movie release dates. And your question is, of the following Jim Carrey movies,
Oh
which
my
one
God.
came out last? The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective.
Ooh. Hmm. Gotta think
So of
about
those
this
three
one.
movies, which one came out last?
Came out last. Okay. Hmm. It's a 33% chance.
1 in 3rd chance. 5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Brannon.
All right, I know Ace Ventura was first, so then it went in between Mask and Dumb and Dumber. I'm hoping I went to the right one. I put Dumb and Dumber.
That is correct for 1 point. Jonathan.
Dumb and Dumber.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
8 for 8. All right, so since Jonathan went 8 for 8, he will now get a bonus question. I will not tell you the category.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'll tell you the category. Why not? It's in the category of Jurassic Park.
All right.
All right, and the question is, who says the line in Jurassic Park 3, "This is how you play God"?
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna say the first and last name of the character.
First or last name would be fine.
Okay. Alan Grant.
That is correct for 1 point. Yep. All right, guys. So what we will do is, before we go into round number 2, we will let Alex come in and talk with her client.
Duh. Brandon, I love you, my dude. I think you're one of my favorite, people. You're so funny, you're so cool and everything. But I look at Jonathan and I'm like, duh. As someone that's like working with him, as regularly as I have been over the past like month or so. Yeah, you're doing amazing. Again, don't apologize for making it a challenge. You got that right, and that was a great challenge. I'm sure if there was the other way around, and and Brannon and you had the wrong answer, and Brannon issued that challenge, I would be like, yeah, technically, my dude's wrong.
Yeah, I would take the hit. Yeah.
But you got this. Stay confident. Go with your gut.
Thank you.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, round number 2 works like this. It is our quotes round, and it works like this. Since Jonathan is in the lead, he can choose to go first or defer. They will both get their strength categories, and they will hear a quote from their strength categories. In order to get 2 points, I need the character and the actor who said the quote. If you get one, you miss the other, your opponent can steal for 1 point. You miss both, your opponent can steal for up to 2 points. All right, and at the end, we have a bonus question, which is asked to both of you, so you have to write it down. There are 4 possible answers. I need the character, the actor, the movie, and the year, each worth 1 point apiece. All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
You want to go first or defer?
Should I talk to my manager about this, or?
I mean, you can.
Hey, Alex. I think we should defer.
I 100% agree.
Okay.
No pressure. No pressure, Brannon. You got this. It'll be fine.
All right. So you guys are going to defer. So, Brannon, your first strength quote you chose was the Christopher Nolan Batman trilogy.
Yes.
And your quote is, "Deep down, you may still be that same great kid you used to be, but it's not who you are underneath. It's what you do that defines you."
That is Rachel Dawes, played by Katie Holmes.
That is correct for 2 points.
Because that is from the first Batman movie.
All right, guys.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I'm not going to challenge.
And Brannon, your second strength you chose was the Scream series. Your quote is, and this is 2 parts, by the way. "I cannot believe it. They get Tori Spelling to play Sid, and they cast Joe Blow Nobody to play me. At least you get David Schwimmer." It continues, "I get the guy who drove the stagecoach for 1 episode of Dr. Gwen."
Oh, poor Randy. There's Randy Meeks, played by Jamie Kennedy in Scream 2.
That is correct for 2 points.
Great job.
All right,
Got some
Jonathan.
points back.
You chose Quentin Tarantino films. And your quote is, "Do you know what this is? It's the world's smallest violin playing just for the waitresses."
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, the score recap: Brandon is at 10. Jonathan, you were at 9.
This is. Hmm.
Five,
This is
4.
extension.
Extension. Okay. 15 extra seconds.
Hmm.
5, 4.
Okay. John Ruth, Kurt Russell.
Chance for a 2-point steal, Brandon.
Oof.
Tough one.
I'm thinking Tim Ross, but I can't remember his character's name from Pulp Fiction. So I'm just gonna go with Tim Ross.
That is incorrect. We are looking for Mr. Pink, Steve Buscemi.
Oh
gosh.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Dang.
He's the one that will never pay or tip an extra for the waitresses.
That's right. I remember now.
Yeah, it was between Reservoir Dogs, but then I thought it was a trick question for the Hateful Eight. Okay. Okay.
All right. Your second strength was the Ocean's trilogy, not Ocean's 8.
Nope.
Shane, you've got 3 pairs. You can't have 6 cards. You can't have 6 cards in a 5-card game.
That is Brad Pitt as Rusty Ryan.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, so score update before we go into the bonus. We have Jonathan taking back the lead with 11, Brandon with 10. Going into the bonus question, and again, I need character, actor, movie, and year, each worth 1 point apiece. The category is 2010s movies. So 2010 to 2019.
All right.
They look exactly like us. They think like us. They know where we are. We need to move and keep moving. They won't stop until they kill us or we kill them. No, it is 11 for Jonathan, and Brandon has 9.
Okay.
All right, so I'll give you guys a little extra time for this since you need 4 answers. If you need to use an extension, you'll get an extra 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the heat.
5, 4, 3.
Extension.
All right, 30 extra seconds.
Oh, wait a minute.
Excuse me.
It's a tough one.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, pins down, Brandon.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so we will start with Jonathan.
That's a tough one. I did not know the character name, but I went with Lupita Nyong'o, Us, 2019.
You got 3 points.
Oh my god.
I was way wrong. I said Stepford Wives and Nicole Kidman. I did not even think of Us at all.
Wow. Yeah, so the character's name is Adelaide Wilson.
Adelaide.
Via Niagara
Okay.
in 2019.
Wow.
All
Well done.
right, guys. So at the end
That was
of round
horror.
number two,
I know.
all right, guys. So we have Jonathan in the lead with 14. Brandon with 9 points going into round number 3, which is the betting round. It works like this. There are 3 questions. You will hear the category and must bet between 1 and 3 points. You get the question right, you gain those points. You miss it, you lose those points. All right.
Okay.
All right.
And if you want me to, I can bring in your manager again. You guys can talk it over. For the first question, the category is movie release dates.
Okay, so the betting round, things can go in a lot of different directions. So I would definitely advise to stay conservative unless you're mega confident.
Yeah.
Also, now the betting round, you just never know what's going to happen. Obviously, Brandon can just jump back. You never know. So, and not to mention, Brannon, even if he's not confident in it, in order to stay in the game, in order to not be TKO'd, remember, he's going to have to bet big, okay? So just kind of keep that in mind. So he's going to be required to bet big, but you need to stay conservative unless you're mega confident, okay? But you got this. You're doing great.
All right.
All right. So again, movie release dates is the first category. You guys will place your bets.
Hunter, I'm sorry. Just to elaborate, is it like one question we get one question we bet 2, one question we bet 3?
No, you bet between
Okay.
1 and 3 points for each of the questions, and you
Got it. Okay.
write down. Yes.
Got it. Okay. Sorry.
All right. When he bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Jonathan.
2.
2 points. Brannon.
I bet 2.
2. Okay. Your question is: Sylvester Stallone's disaster film Daylight was released in what year?
Between 2.
Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down, Brannon.
I put 1992.
That is incorrect. Jonathan.
I put 1996.
That is correct for 2
Dang.
points.
Okay.
16 to 7. I believe there's still a game.
What do you think?
Hold on. Again, math. My arch enemy. That's high. Bet low.
I think we can go one more question.
I think so.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. There should be room for one more question. But Brandon, you're gonna have to bet big. You're gonna have to.
yeah, I know. I got you. Go big.
All right. So your next category is movie taglines. So bets in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We know what Jonathan has to bet. Gotta go 3.
No, 1.
Or not Jonathan. I mean Brandon.
Oh, okay. Well,
3.
All right, guys.
you already know mine. 1.
Yeah, 1. Your question is: What film has the tagline, "On every street in every city in this country, there is a nobody who dreams of being a somebody"?
Huh? Every street, every city in this country. Wow. I don't know this.
The answer's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We will start with Jonathan.
La La Land?
That is incorrect for a loss of 1 point. Brannon.
All right, man. I went go big or go home, man. I put Fame.
And your winner, Jonathan Caro. The correct answer is Taxi Driver. taxi driver.
Wow, that tagline sounds like for a musical.
Yeah, seriously, taxi driver. My gosh.
15-4 was the final score. All right, guys. So we will begin with our winner, Jonathan Caro. Congratulations on your win. How are you feeling, man?
Great. I mean, this was my debut on this channel. You're a great host, Hunter.
Thank you.
Man, I felt really confident going into today's match. Boy, that Tarantino, I was between Reservoir Dogs and The Hateful Eight. Like I said, I thought it was going to be a tricky quote there. But yeah, that waitress thing, and then Death Proof in my mind. But other than that, yeah, I missed 2, and I'm okay with it.
Oh, yeah. You played incredible today. I will say that. 15 points. Nothing to scoff at all. How are you feeling going into round number 3, the betting round? How anything can change? Were you getting nervous a little bit, knowing that one slight move could turn the tide pretty much?
Well, like Alex said, I had to be conservative because you may never know what your opponent might bet in the betting round. So it is a chess match in round 3. So I mean, movie release dates, I was a little confident because it is a strength of mine. And the only thing I didn't go 3 is because I thought you're going to ask a question similar to that Jim Carrey question in round 1. And my goodness. But after that, I thought it was like a smooth set sail from there. So.
Oh, yeah. So I want to talk to Alex real quick. Alex, how are you feeling about your dude's performance? I mean, everyone you've brought in so far has either been, as Corey Quinto, a champion or a #1 contender, or 1-0 right now. How are you feeling?
It's almost like I have a bunch of really great people in my faction. It's crazy. It's almost like I recruit these people with a plan for them to do great things. Crazy, I know. It's just, thing is, everyone in my faction I absolutely adore, and they're incredibly talented. And I think it just comes down to finding the right people to work with, finding the chemistry, finding what works well. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm all that in a bag of chips. Okay, let's be honest here. However, I do know that, it's being who I am, I'm a big personality. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. It's just a fact of life. And therefore, I know not a lot of people are up to the challenge of working with a big personality like me. However, I know Jonathan. I've worked with him. I've known you for quite some time, and I feel like there's always been something here. So I was like, you know what? Let's try this out and see if this works out. And lo and behold, great things. It's crazy.
All right, guys. We will definitely find you an opponent, Jonathan, very, very soon. We would love to have you back here, 1-0. So we will definitely get you a match very, very soon. All right, guys. That's been your winner, Jonathan Caro. And we'll be right back with Brannon Dunlap. We are back with our runner-up, Brannon Dunlap. Man, you fought hard. Round 2, really, really impressive. How are you feeling, man?
You always want to do better for a debut. You really always want to do better. And I thought, 5 out of 8 wasn't too bad. Almost had 6, but Belford, it was completely legitimate. That's why I didn't put up a huge fuss about it. And then, the third round just kind of killed me. I'm kicking myself over not getting the Us question under the last part of round 2 because I love that movie. And I just cannot, for some reason, put 2 and 2 together with that. I've been going at it alone for a while, so I think I may have to start trying to look for a scout, maybe a manager, and see if that'll help me. I had a teammate for a while, and I still have a teammate in other leagues and stuff like that. But I've been doing a lot of this training on my own, and I think I'm ready to branch out and see where somebody else can help me along because I have the knowledge. It's just, don't always have the skill. So it's been a blast anyway, Hunter. I appreciate you having me on, buddy. And I know I didn't do a great performance, but I'll be happy to come back whenever you want me.
We would love to have you back, man. You played fantastic. As I said, you got 5 in round 1, which is about average. You killed in round number 2, and then it literally came down to the betting round, man. What you bet, how you bet. You have to bet big because you are behind.
Yep.
It literally comes down to your math at that point. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're at a point where you have to bet big, even if you're not confident in the category.
Right. No, I got you.
That's what makes the betting round so interesting. Is tides can change at any time.
No, absolutely, and I find this league to be very strategic. I watched quite a few matches before I played in here just to prep up for the format and stuff like that. And I do like how you not only have to have the knowledge, but you have to have a little bit more strategy in this league as compared to others. So definitely, both parts of your brain work at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's what I built this league around. Was well, of course, movie lovers and movie knowledge, but you have to
most definitely
more game strategy behind it as well. You never know what's going to happen in a game.
Right. Before we take off, though, I did want to give congratulations to Jonathan and Alex. They played a great game, man. No hard feelings at all, man. You deserve it, and I hope to play again someday, man. It'll be fun.
All right, guys, that's been your runner-up, Brannon Dunlap. We'll be right back to the desk. All right, guys, that was a fun match, back and forth. Congratulations to Jonathan. A very impressive performance. All right, guys, if you did enjoy this, hit that like button, subscribe to Nerd Entertainment Network down below. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.